Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the difference between players, bad boys, nice guys, and good guys. Okay, so I get a lot of flack when I talk about nice guys finishing last because the nice guys out there don't like to finish last and they're really offended that women like bad boys and players. So I just want to go through what the actual terms are or the labels that I use for these words. So a player is essentially just a guy who wants to get laid. He'll say whatever he thinks will work to get what he wants from a woman and doesn't really care how she feels or whatever the outcome is for her because he's a selfish prick. He's a player. Whatever. Okay. He's good at seduction. Some women just want to be seduced. Fair enough. Okay, then bad boys. Bad boys have a bad reputation because a lot of people think they are players, but they're not players. At least not according to Steve Sanagati, who's wrote the book called The Manual, which is a New York Times bestseller, and his company is called Bad Boys Finish First. And he suggests that a bad boy is actually just a guy who has his own opinion, his own life, does have mysterious qualities, but actually loves women. He doesn't use women like a player does. So a bad boy has the mysteriousness and the seductive qualities and the charisma of a player, but he doesn't use women. Okay, so there's a big difference there. Nice guys. Okay, the typical nice guy syndrome. Nice guys are not good guys. Nice guys do not have their own opinions, and they will actually say whatever they think anyone wants to hear because they're so insecure about themselves and perhaps don't even know what their own opinions are, that they really just don't want to offend anybody and or they want everybody to like them. They do not want to have their flaws, their so-called flaws, revealed to people, especially women. So they're inauthentic. They're very insecure within themselves, and therefore women who are highly intuitive sense this and know they can't trust a nice guy. And I'm talking about the nice guy syndrome guy. And so that brings us to the good guy or the kind man. So there's a difference between a man who is a nice guy and a guy who is a kind man. So a guy who's kind may or may not share his opinion if it differs from the woman, depending on whether or not it is a core value to him or depending on whether or not the situation warrants it. But he doesn't hold his opinions back selfishly, either consciously or not, just to get what he wants from other people or for validation. Big difference there. So what do you want to be? You want to be a bad boy who's actually kind and straight up and has his own opinions and has his own life, and not that he doesn't care about women. He does care about women, but he doesn't become desperately needy of their validation and end up changing his life because of them. So I hope this has cleared up a few things, and if you have more questions about it, write a comment below, and if you disagree, write a comment below, and if you actually liked this video, then please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.